time that I started building a framework for the beans. Bunch of old bamboo poles. Trust me, this is not going to be fancy. There we have it, a work of art. Birmingham City Council pay millions for things like that. Well, here's the beans, and they're ready to go out right now, but I'm not sure the out is ready for the beans. It's still a little bit cold. I've usually got them in the ground by first week of May every year, so I'm going to put some out. I've got loads of beans. If they fail, I can always plant some more. A lot of people don't like getting beans growing in modules. They say that they don't transplant very well. I've never had a problem, so I carry on, right? But I love these little cell pack things. You can just like drop them out. There they are. A great little root system on them. And we just drop them straight into the ground. For most people, it's probably a little bit too early to put their beans out right now. Some people direct sow them sometime in the next couple of weeks, and they will grow, but mine are ready to go out. I've got lots of backup if they don't work, and like I say, there's still time if I want to direct sow. I'm also going to be growing a lot of beans along the fence here. They're not that easy to access, but I'll get most of them, and what I don't, we'll let them run to seed, and that's what we'll be growing next year. Well, this was that rather sickly looking horseradish that we planted the other week. But as you can see, they're both fired. Mint is one of those things that we grow in containers. The reason we grow mint in containers is if you put it in your backyard, it just takes over. But what tends to happen is, every year, the root goes around the edge of the pot, and eventually you just get mint at the edge of the pot. So I was going to throw this away, but what I'm going to do today is go through it, see if I can find any bits and replant them in another pot. It's going to be a smaller pot. And this type's basil mint. As you can see, the roots are all at the edge of the pot. This one, it tastes like basil and it tastes like mint. Maybe that's why they call it basil mint, I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to take a few clumps of it and see if we can't pot it on. Now, if I'm honest, I don't really know how mint works, so I'm just kind of winging it. And what I'm going to do is, where I can see some new growth coming through, I'm just going to kind of snip it. I'll take off last year's growth. I'm going to stick that in the middle of the pot. Like that. Same again. Just going to snip it. Seems to be pretty tough, so I don't know. Just give it a go, eh? And I think that bit there, I like that bit there. I've got a lot of time for that bit there. I'm going to kind of just cover it up. And we'll see what happens. It's time. I'm going to enjoy that. These are Mrs. Coleman's radishes that she planted the other week between the garlic. As you can see, they're all coming up. These are zucchini. These are called jackpot. I've got about a dozen here. They've done really well. They're not too leggy. They look real good. It's not time for them to go out yet, but I'm going to pop them on into a bigger pot, keep them in the greenhouse. And because I've got too many, I'm actually going to put 2 out just to see if they do anything. Put a root system on them. Well, there we go. I got 9 there. I planted 1 straight out and I chucked 1 away because I didn't like the look of it. 9 there, 1 planted, 1 chucked. I've got room for about 2. Oh man. It's been a busy week. I've done a lot of work without the camera running, which sped things up a little bit. In a couple of days' time, I'm probably going to do a walking and talking update, just to show you where everything is. But right now, I think it's time for a beer.